Okay, welcome to this lecture on linear programming, and let's just start right away with the basic idea. So linear programming is essentially about maximizing an objective function z subject to a couple of constraints. Mathematically, this is maximize c equals a times x1 plus b times x2, where x1 and x2, those are decision variables, and a and b are parameters, like for example the unit profit or unit cost or something along these lines. And then as we maximize this objective function, we are subject to a couple of constraints. So later we will do an example where we produce action figures. So we have a company that produces action figures and they sell at a unit profit. So the unit profit for action figure 1 would be A, the unit profit for action figure 2 would be B. But in order to produce those action figures, we have a couple of constraints, like we need plastic or paint or cloth or glue, and they are limited in supply, so we have a constraint. And the C, the D, the E, and the F, those are essentially production parameters. So if C were, for example, 5, that would tell us if we want to produce 1 unit of X1, we use up 5 units of a certain resource like cloth or glue or plastic or paint. And the same for D, E, and F. And the V and the W, those are our maximum available amounts of a specific resource. So again, X1 and X2, those are decision variables. A, B, C, D, E, and F, those are exogenous model parameters like unit profits or production coefficients. And V and W are constraints. And I know that at this point this still sounds rather cryptic, but it will become very quickly clear as we move into looking at a specific example, and then things should become clear very quickly. So let's just stop here and then let's move to an example beginning with the next video.